Season 6 of Miraculous doesn't only promise us the new akumatized villains, but also new heroes which will appear in the season eventually. Because there are many ways that heroes could be replaced or their identities could be exposed. For example, Sublime, Fox Miraculous. Sublime is a strong, determined, and compassionate individual, making her an excellent candidate for a Miraculous. Her athletic skills and deep sense of kindness set her an important figure as someone who could take on the responsibility of a superhero. Throughout the series, we've seen that Miraculous holders are often individuals who embody resilience, selflessness, and the ability to overcome their struggles. Sublime perfectly fits these qualities. Personally, at the very moment when we met Sublime, I thought that she was a perfect candidate for being a hero. Despite the physical challenges she faces, she never lets them hold her back. Instead, she sees every challenge as an opportunity to push forward, mirroring the qualities of many heroic figures in the Miraculous universe. This ability to adapt and rise above hardships would allow her to navigate the dangers of being a Miraculous holder too. Her emotional intelligence also makes her stand out. Sublime has shown a huge amount of patience, particularly in her interactions with Marinette and Ladybug. Even when Marinette acted awkwardly around her, or when Ladybug accidentally broke her prosthetics, Sublime never reacted with frustration or anger. Instead, she remained composed, recognizing that mistakes happen and choosing to move forward rather than focusing on negativity. This level of maturity is essential for a Miraculous holder, as the ability to stay level-headed in intense situations is crucial. As for Sublime being a perfect candidate, the next question about her is, which Miraculous is she suitable for? If Sublime were to obtain a Miraculous, the Fox one would be the perfect fit for her. Historically, the Fox Miraculous has been associated with creativity and cleverness, as it helps users to create illusion. Much like Alia, the previous holder, Sublime is deeply supportive, brave, and skilled, making her an ideal candidate for this power. Sublime also shares many personality traits with Alia, the previous Fox Miraculous holder. Both are supportive friends, always looking out for those they care about. Just as Alia stood by Marinette and helped her through countless struggles, Sublime has proven to be a reliable and encouraging friend to Adrien and Marinette. Another reason Sublime is perfect for the Fox Miraculous is her resilience in the face of trouble. The Fox Miraculous requires someone who is confident in their actions and capable of handling challenges without backing down. Despite the pressure her mother puts on her, Sublime continues to push herself and strive for success. But I would like to hear what you think. Do you also believe that Sublime should obtain a Miraculous? Luka, Ladybug, Miraculous. In Gang of Secrets, Marinette was struggling with the burden of being the guardian of the Miraculouses. She had to lie to her friends to keep them safe, which resulted in them feeling abandoned. After they were akumatized, Marinette finally realized she needed someone she could confide in. That person was Alia. Marinette revealed her secret identity to Alia, making her the only person besides Master Fu to know Ladybug's true self. Alia then became a huge part of Marinette's mission, not just as a superhero, but as her closest confidant. In Haxan, when Marinette had to leave Paris, she entrusted Alia with the Ladybug Miraculous. That scene was really significant, because it provided that Marinette was willing to entrust her most important responsibility to Alia when necessary. In Wishmaker, Adrien and Marinette were both hit by the villain's power, which exposed their true dreams. Luka immediately realized that Marinette was Ladybug, but instead of exposing her secret or reacting emotionally, he quietly kept it to himself. Later, in Migration, Luka finally revealed to Marinette that he knew both her and Cat Noir's secret identities. He had been protecting them from Monarch all along, keeping their secret safe even though it put him in danger. Luka's ability to keep such a secret hidden, without ever putting Marinette at risk, shows that he is just as trustworthy, if not more so, than Alia. If Marinette ever needed to pass on the Ladybug Miraculous again, Luka has already proven that he can handle the pressure. One of the most explicit hints about Luka potentially wielding the Ladybug Miraculous comes from Frightening Gale. In the final scene of the episode, all of Marinette's friends are dancing while wearing Ladybug and Cat Noir masks. Notably, Alia wears the Ladybug mask. She later becomes Scarabella. Adrien wears the Ladybug mask. He later uses the Ladybug Miraculous in Reflect All. Marinette wears the Cat Noir mask. She later wields the Cat Miraculous in Reflectall. And finally, Luka wears the Ladybug mask. Looking at the pattern, the characters who wore Ladybug masks all ended up using the Ladybug Miraculous at some point. If Alia, Adrien, and Marinette eventually wielded different Miraculouses based on this scene, could this be foreshadowing that Luka will use the Ladybug Miraculous too? This small but intentional detail could be a major clue that Luka will become a temporary ladybug in the future. Another reason Luka would be the perfect candidate is his support for Marinette. Since the day they met in Captain Hard Rock, Luka has always been someone Marinette could rely on. He has protected her physically in Silencer when he shielded her from Bob Roth's threats. Later, he supported her emotionally in Miracle Queen, where he comforted her after she broke down in tears. Most importantly, he respected her choices, even when it meant stepping aside in her love life. If Alia was chosen to replace Ladybug once, why wouldn't Luka, who has proven to be just as trustworthy and supportive, be chosen as well? Chloe, be Miraculous. The journey of Chloe and Miraculous has been nothing short of dramatic. Once a bully who saw herself as superior to everyone, she went through a brief phase of redemption as the superhero Queen Bee. However, her closeness into villainy was inevitable, and by the end of Season 5, she had hit rock bottom, leading to her exile from Paris. At first, she was just a selfish classmate who enjoyed bullying others, particularly Marinette. However, there were moments when she showed hints of potential change. Her turning point came in Maledictator when she was granted the Bee Miraculous and became Queen Bee. For the first time, she felt valued not for her wealth or status, but for her ability to help others. She even willingly gave back the Miraculous to Ladybug after saving Paris. However, her pride quickly overshadowed any desire to be a hero. In Miracle Queen, Hawkmoth exploited her bitterness at being excluded from Ladybug's superhero team and convinced her to betray Ladybug. If Chloe's downfall in Season 3 was severe, her actions in Season 5 proved that she had truly lost all sense of morality. She formed an alliance with Cerise, formerly Lila Rossi, another manipulative figure, and the two schemed together to make Marinette's life miserable. By the time we reached Revolution, Chloe had completely embraced her evil side. She used the power granted by Monarch to outlaw superheroes in Paris and impose a dictatorship. When her reign ended in disaster, her family made the drastic decision to send her away to London, hoping that distance would force her to change. Despite being sent away, there is a strong possibility that Chloe will find a way to return. The simplest explanation is that she runs away from London and returns to Paris to reclaim her status. Another theory is that Cerise helps her come back, using her as a pawn in her larger schemes. After all, Cerise is intelligent and knows how to manipulate others to her advantage. Once back in Paris, Chloe might look for a way to reinvent herself, not because she truly wants to change, but because she wants to convince Ladybug that she is worthy of the Bee Miraculous again. Chloe is no fool. She knows that after everything she's done, Ladybug will never trust her. But what if she plays the long game? One potential strategy is for Chloe to act like she has changed. She might pretend to be remorseful, apologize to her classmates, and try to convince everyone that she's different now. However, this wouldn't be enough. Ladybug isn't naive, and she won't make the same mistake twice. That's where Zoe's secret past comes into play. In Daddy Cop, it was hinted that Zoe had a dark past in New York, possibly as a bully. At the end of the episode, she comes across Ray, who reminds her of her past, visibly disturbing her. If more of her past is revealed and her friends begin to distance themselves from her, it could create the perfect opportunity for Chloe to step in. She could use this moment to prove others that everyone could make mistakes, even the current holder of the Bee Miraculous. Marinette or Adrien, Monkey Miraculous. Unlike most other Miraculouses distributed by Ladybug, the Monkey Miraculous was not given to Kim by her, but rather by Master Fu himself in Party Crasher. This marked one of the rare moments in the series where the Guardian personally chose a Miraculous holder instead of Ladybug making the decision. While King Monkey proved useful in Party Crasher by neutralizing the villain's powers, Kim's overall personality raised concerns about his suitability as a Miraculous holder. Kim might be brave and strong, but his character flaws make him an unfit candidate for long-term Miraculous use. More importantly, Kim has a tendency to act without thinking, which makes him a weak figure in a superhero team. He doesn't always grasp the seriousness of a situation, which is extremely dangerous for someone wielding a Miraculous. In derision, we learn that Kim's past behavior was even worse than we initially thought. One of the most heartbreaking examples was how he humiliated Marinette when she confessed her feelings for him. Chloe manipulated Kim into playing a mean prank on her, which led to Marinette experiencing severe trauma in the years that followed. This event made it difficult for her to open up romantically, even to Adrien. Considering all of these factors, it is entirely possible that Ladybug or Cat Noir might decide to revoke the monkey Miraculous from Kim. While he has a good heart and has shown moments of courage, his impulsiveness, lack of responsibility, and tendency to treat everything as a joke could put missions in danger. Cerise, Ladybug Miraculous. Cerise is no longer just a manipulative liar, she is a villain with actual combat skills. One of the most terrifying aspects of her power in Season 6 is her anti-Akuma spell, which she has used against superheroes, making them lose their powers while still being transformed. This ability makes her an extreme threat to Marinette, who relies on her lucky charm, fast decision-making, and other heroes' help in battle. If Cerise finds a way to use this ability strategically against Ladybug, she might create an opening where she can steal the Miraculous during a fight. Unlike Gabriel, who mostly hid behind his villain persona, Cerise is a master of deception in everyday life. She has repeatedly changed her identities, infiltrated different social groups, and even created entire fake personas to manipulate people. One of the biggest ways she could obtain the Ladybug Miraculous is by disguising herself as someone Marinette trusts. One of the biggest hints that Cerise is planning something massive is that she is constantly gathering information in Season 6. We already saw in Miraculous London that she discovered Marinette's identity as Ladybug, but since Bunnix fixed the timeline, that event never technically happened. However, this could be a foreshadowing from the creators, suggesting that Cerise will eventually figure out the truth again. If Cerise does obtain the Ladybug Miraculous, it will likely be temporary, just as we saw in Deflagration. Also, while Cerise claims the Ladybug Miraculous, Marinette's secret identity can still be a mystery. And you guys, what do you think about these possibilities? Which one seems likely from your perspective? Let me know in the comments. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video too. See you in the next one.